ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race number 7, the Everlast Dirt Racing League here at Eldora from the McCoy Dodge Jeep World 100. Brought to you by Wikid, Joker, MotorSports, and Kryptonite Racecars. I'm Casey Salich, a.k.a. Big Bacon up in the broadcast booth tonight. Let's take a peek at starting grid for heat number 1. Under number 22, it's the Joker. Brandon Matthews in second. Jeremy Parker third. Eric Tepper in fourth. Row 3, Chris Cox with Chris Miller alongside. Starting 7th, Mr. Roll with Andrew Throop in 8th position. Last roll, Taylor James and David Moore run up your top 10. Just about 20 drivers out here this evening, folks. This should be one heck of a doozy. Points are starting to shake up here, y'all, as these race cars are getting lined up, ready to go. They're taking their sweet time. They're trying to put on a show here. Let's go up in the old weather report here. 75 degrees, 69% humidity. The wind, not a factor at 2 miles an hour. Again, welcome. If you just tuned in, well, you made it just in time. Heat number 1. Let's take a peek here. 10 laps, the total distance. The top 3 drivers automatically advance to the A main. What's going on, Brad? Jimmy? Missed 2 Brads out there. Okay. Well, the track, Eldora Speedway, New Weston, Ohio. Half a mile, high bank, clay, dirt oval here. Put in the chat, who do you think is going to take it home? I think the 22 got a little revamp to the old race car. The lights are off the pace truck this time. Looks like Andrew Throop did not make the starting grid here. Not sure if he's trying to save the race car here for the A main or not, but I'll tell you one thing. I'm getting ready to go green flag racing. Here we go. The green flag is out. Joker gets one heck of a start there. Entering turn number 1, but the field closely backing it back up. We're going back to 3 wide. Turn number 3, no, 4 wide. 04 gives a tickle, a riddle there. 3 wide, back to 4, back to 3, back to 4 one more time. Don't blink, y'all. You might miss something. Again, 10 laps of total distance. Oh, no, the Joker. I don't think he solved that riddle. On pole, back to 6th position. He feels like he's playing a pinball machine. 3 wide, the front row, Chris Cox, Brett Rolls, Brandon Matthews there, as Chris Cox is our new leader of 4 positions in the 515. 3 laps down. Well, didn't last long, but he's got it back. Inside, Brett Rolls putting the hammer down. Can he get it done? The 17, the inside, as we're almost halfway. 4 laps down, 6 to go. Welcome to Eldora, the Everlast Dirt Racing League. Now, I'm not sure. We did a few laps here for practice, low side, high side. I'm thinking these drivers are going to have to find whatever works for them, whatever works for the race car here this evening as the track changes. Sometimes the tractors work here. Well, hey, unfortunately, sometimes they don't. 4 laps remain. Heat number 1. Up front, Chris Cox, 515 in second. He's moved up 3 spots, but Brett Rolls took it over 2 laps to go. Taking a peek here at the Joker. He's not having the best evening, not the best start here for heat number 1. The good news is there's still body panels on it. Remember, the top 3 automatically advance with their car. Up on the wall, Taylor James going for a ride there. Somehow kept it on all 4. There's the bubble sitter, Jeremy Parker in the 40, as next time the white flag's going to wave. Flagman's looking around here, trying to find the cars. Here they come. White flag is out as the battle commences for second position. Chris Cox trying to hold off Jeremy Parker. There he is in the 40. Every position matters. Tough to pass here when you got a crowd of good drivers. Here we go, coming out of turn number 4. He's going to get it done. Brett rolls in the 17 will be your main pole setter. Wow. What a good race here to kick it off here this evening. Heat number 2. Well, let's take a peek at the grid for heat number 2. Josh Anders, pole sitter, alongside Mr. Blake. Row 2 inside, Brent Carey with TJ Schultz on the outside. Row 3, Michael Huddleston, and newcomer last week, Shane Yates. Hopefully wound it up that old hashtag Farmland Internet. Nathan Vossi, 7th, 8th place. Now your points leader by 10, Frank Gonzales. And at the tail end of the caboose, Derek Drymon, who was our points leader, now falls to second with 289 points. So we take a peek up in the old Big Bacon Gaming and Media blimp here. Track conditions not too shabby out here this evening. Not at all. Let's see, what kind of shots did old Piggle set up for us? Here's a good shot between turn 3 and 4 as these drivers are getting ready to go green flag action for heat number 2. Blake Heather. Josh Anders on the front row here. Who's going to get it done? Short race tonight, said Steven. 100 laps, a main feature. Andy Hart, appreciate the 200 Facebook stars there, a.k.a. Bacon Bits. Appreciate you. All right, here we go. It's time to go green flag action. Who's going to get it done? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 drivers again, 18 total. The first race, well, we had a driver miss the start. A little different, heat number 2. We're not 4 wide, turn 1, rather 2. Good start here, kicking it off. Couple moves, Mitchell Huddleston trying to get in the mix here. This camera's going to zoom in. The 18 going to the low side, and so is Shane Yates. Shane Yates going for a 2-for-1 special, 3 wide on the back stretch. Going into turn 3, Shane, as we saw last week, likes to go low. Uh-oh, caution flag, gonna wave. Might be Blake Heather, might have been involved here, y'all. Let's take a peek here one more time. Did he have help? Looking at the 97. Oh, 97 machine. Around he goes. 18 right behind. And, well, looks like he checked up, unfortunately. Couldn't do it in time here over the communication. Driver says, oh, my bad. Give me an EOL. Whew. Okay. Well, 2 laps in the books. I don't. Well, 2 laps, 3 laps maybe. Caution laps don't count here on dirt racing. Well, let's see. Who's our biggest mover? It would be Derek Drymon here, who led the points every single race besides after the conclusion of last week. That's right. Finally gave up the old points lead. Not too far back, 10 points back behind Frank Gonzalez, who is also in this race. There's the 4. Is it just me? Did he brighten that car up? White body, green number 4. I think he's trying to make old Big Bacon here a little confused. TJ Schultz, he's in the 19, 3rd position here. He's up a spot. Shane Yates up 2 spots, the 1-1, newcomer last week here. Lights are off on the pace truck. Heat number 2, 7 laps remain. All right, you see the pace truck dipping off the track. Green flag, great start. Brent Carey getting it done. Big lead from the rest of the pack. Shane Yates going for a spot here, right? Entering turn number 1 on the outside of Josh Anders. Anders keeping it low. Shane Yates scraped the wall. And, race control did not like that restart, y'all. Caution flag, gonna wave here. Lap number 4. They weren't happy. David out there in the chat flexing up the followage. I appreciate you, brother. Well, welcome to heat number 2. We're just getting started. If my calculator's working here tonight, I don't think we're going to have any Consi races. I think we're going to go a little warm-up action and then straight to the, hear me correctly, 100 lap A main feature so far. Well, it's been pretty good, and that's what it was. Leader, jump the start here, getting a warning from race control. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. Green flag, back out. Do they like this start? Shane Yates in second. Look at this, 3 wide right behind. Vossi up 3 spots. He's now in 4th. He needs 1 more to be locked in just in case there's a consolation race. The 5.62, the bright orange and blue on the move. Halfway, 5 laps remain, and here comes Shane Yates down low. He tried the high side last restart. Fortunately, tagged that wall just a little bit, unless it was on purpose to get that right rear corner a little bit extra, well, downforce drag, I'm not sure. We got a spin all the way in the back. TJ Schultz, the 19, keeps it going. I think we might still be going green flag action. We are. 3 laps remain. Looking at your points leader, Frank Gonzalez. Derek Drymon, second in points, 10 points behind Frank here. Every position does matter to line them up when we go A main racing. Your leader, the 5.24, Brent Carey, getting it done over Shane Yates in the 11. Next time, the flag man's going to whip out the white flag. The leader, Brent, is going way to the high side. I just saw Shane Yates do the exact same thing. Good battle right here. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th position. Ain't going to matter if you're not in the top 3. Well, that's all she wrote. Here we go. Coming out of turn number 4. Going to be starting the outside pull of the A main. Takes home heat number 2. Brent Carey over Shane Yates and Nathan Vossi. Woo-hoo-hoo. I say this track is starting to come into itself, and, well, believe it or not, we got one correct. No Consis here tonight, just a little bit of a warm-up. I'm going to change these cameras up, see how these drivers do. They're going to get their setups in order. They got to get enough race fuel for 100 laps. Do you think these cars are going to last out here this evening, folks? After seeing the heat racing out here, who do you think? Who do you think is going to get it done? That's the question of the evening. These drivers got just a few minutes, about 4 minutes exactly, before we go green flag action here at Eldora Speedway, New Weston, Ohio. Virtually, of course, here on the iRacing platform. I'm Casey Sowich, a.k.a. Big Bacon, up in the broadcast booth. Quickest on the track right there, Chris Cox. Jeremy Parker, second quickest at the moment. As I say that, Parker said, Mr. Bacon, I want the quick time in practice. Josh Anders, David Moore, Nathan Vossi, the top 5 quickest right now. Trying to make sure they don't need to make any other adjustments before we go green flag action here. Again, 100 laps. This is race number 7 for the Everlast Dirt Racing League. Brought to you by Wikid, Joker, MotorSports, and Kryptonite Racecars. Tonight, it's the MCHUGH World 100. I believe, I could be wrong, I believe the winner gets an extra $50 in the old wallet. Let's go high up in the blimp here, and you can see the darker the track gets here, y'all, the slipperier she is. The lighter the dirt, Well, it's still fresh, so take a peek here throughout the evening. These drivers will be changing their lines. You're going to see slide jobs. You're going to see crossovers. And you're probably going to even see some temp first flare. 2.5 minutes before we get the starting grid of tonight's 100 lap A main feature. As always here at Big Bacon Gaming and Media, we ask for you to stand up, remove your hats for tonight's location.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, folks, it's time to put those hats back on. You all know what time it is, don't you? It's time for tonight's A main starting grid here at Eldora Speedway, New Weston, Ohio, presented by Everlast Dirt Racing League, Wikid, Joker Motorsports, and Kryptonite Racers. Tonight's sponsor, MCHUGH Dodge Jeep, the World 100. Well, no other than now, let's get tonight's starting grid. Pole sitter dominated there. Heat number 1, Brett Rolls. Brent Carey alongside. Row 2, Chris Cox with newcomer Shane Yates. Row 3, Jeremy Parker with Nathan Vossi on the outside. Row 4, Brandon Matthews. And second in points now, Derek Drymon. Row 5, Eric Tupper with Josh Anders. Round off your top 10. The Joker, the double deuce, starting 11th with Mitchell Huddleston in 12th position. 13th, David Moore. Frank Gonzales, our new points leader, by 10 points. 15th, Taylor James. Blake Heidler in 16th. Chris Miller starting 17th. TJ Schultz 18th. And at the tail end, if he's going to make the grid here, Andrew Throop. Let's take a peek at tonight's weather report. Time to turn down the tunes, crank these motors up. 75 degrees. The weather looks absolutely perfect. 69% humidity. The wind here, not a factor at 2 miles an hour. I'm Casey Sowich, a.k.a. Big Bacon, up in the broadcast booth here this evening. Don't be afraid out there, race fans. Put in the chat, who do you think is going to win? Give it a thumbs up and a share while you're at it. Lights are off on the pace truck this time. I'm going to say it again. Welcome to the 100 Lap A main event here for Everlast Dirt Racing League. It's time to get dirty, y'all. Pace truck heading off the track. Here we go. The start of the 100 lap shootout is underway. The green flag is out. Fireworks fire on the front stretch. Shane Yates gets a good start here on the outside. 3 wide there, back in the middle. We're still green. 3 wide again, right smack in the middle. Shane Yates. Car's upset, the orange and blue. He's going to fall back a few spots. Nathan Avasi and Jeremy Parker going to take advantage here. Brent Carey up a spot. He's trying to, but rolls on the down, on the low side there. Said, no, not yet. Crossover engage one more time. Good battle up front from the top 2 leaders. One slight mistake here, y'all, and your night can be over in a blink of an eye. 3 laps down, 97 to go. I think it's perfect time here, folks, that we crank it up. Beating around there in the back. Let's take a peek. Second in points, Derek Drymon. He's up 4 spots here early. And oh no, caution got a strike here on lap number 5. We saw it happen when we had it cranked up. A few cars slipping around slideways. And oh, just heard it over race control. Restart is Delaware style. If y'all know what that means, the leader gets the entire front row all to him lonesome. Well, pole sitter number 17, Brett Rolls, still has it under his command. The 524, Brent Carey, still in second. Jeremy Parker, the 40, saw him in the heat race there earlier, did a good job. He's up a couple spots. Derek Drymon, 4th. He's up 4 in as iRacing. Scoring goes through Chris Cox, the 515, who's been doing one heck of a job here lately. Been getting the nickname Mr. Consistent. All right. I believe 5 laps are in the books here. I don't think lap number 6 counted, but I've been wrong before. Okay, total 19 drivers. TJ Schultz might be in the garage looking at the scoring here. All right, I think we're getting ready to go green flag. Look for the pace truck to hop off the racetrack, and there he goes. Here we go, the green flag back out, starting lap number 7. Derek driving on the outside. You can see a little tight there. Oh, no. Parker, Chris Cox got cars upset there. Coming out exit turn number 2. This is a long race, y'all, so the setups are probably set up to run a slick track. So watch out who guessed correctly. Who's going to bring this home in a victory lane? Right now, they're all trying to catch one man, the 17. Brett Rolls, as he's rolling right on by the rest of the field here. Monstrous lead. Look at the gap, and let's zoom in the camera here. A little bit of a battle. Josh Anders, he's up 3 spots, but the driver on the move, that 18 machine, Mitchell Huddleston, up 8 positions. Derek Drymon got a little slideways there, getting a little bit of a tickle here early from the 524. 18 trying to capitalize, but here comes the 40. Jeremy Parker on the low side. Side by side, Mitchell. Let's take a peek from Chris Cox's viewpoint here. He's right behind Parker and Mitchell Huddleston. Right in the top side here, kind of doing a little bit of a diamond. You can see him really holding on that wheel, earning his keep here tonight, the 515. Eric Tupper sneaking up a spot in 8th, and there's Shane Yates. Shane Yates started in 4th position, fell back here early, right off the bat, got a little pinballed here. He's going to try to make his way back up front. Sneaking him up front, the 444, Derek Drymon, 2nd in points for the first time. He's up to 2nd. Riding that cush, this driver right now is on rails. Moving back a spot, and good thing these drivers don't run a mirror. The 515, Chris Cox, got a whole bunch of traffic right behind. Talking about feet. Just a couple feet. Jeremy Parker, Mitchell Huddleston, Eric Tupper, and Josh Anders. They all want to get by. Lap 15. We're going to have a caution. Looks like Blake Heather and David Moore might have been involved here. Let's go back and take a peek. The 99, the slightest bump to the 97. Honestly, that looked to be like a little bit of neck code there. Car upside down, unfortunately. He's going to need to call the old wrecker there. Get a little tow to the garage. Another thing, y'all, it's going to be stamina. This isn't a 20-lap race. This isn't a 50-lap race. Not even 75. This is 100 laps. I believe, I could be wrong, I believe the winner tonight gets $50 in the old pocketbook from McCoy Dodge Jeep. 15, might be 16 in the books there. They might have crossed the line. And I think these drivers get a backup car or two, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like TJ Schultz, that's right, back on the track, got that thing fixed up. He's ready to go back out there. Took a bit to get that car unloaded from the hauler. I think they forgot to put enough fuel in the backup, so looks like he's ready to go back. Still under yellow here. What's going on, Will? This car is one I can't figure out in dirt. Everything else I have mastered. Late models are a whole different ball game here. These are the pro lates, and well, they are tough. I will give you that. Delaware style restarts here. Here we go. Pace truck hopping off the track. We're getting ready to go back to green flag action. Up front, a little bit of lean on me, lean on you. 2 wide to 3 wide. Drymon trying to hold on here on the low mid side. Right behind the 524. Spins him around. You saw it live. What? Wow. Pinballed all around here. Derek Drymon has been the points leader every week besides the conclusion of last week. And not sure if it's going to show us if we go back here, but let's see what we can do. This is looking at the 97. Must have been right behind the Mayhem. Oh, another incident there after Drymon somehow held it down, kept it straight without hitting the wall and flipping upside down. Hats off to him, but I'll tell you one thing. I don't think he's going to be too happy with Brent Carey there. Carey's the one that gave him a little bit of a tickle there going in the corner. Well, there's one driver I know that can persevere, and that's that 444. TJ Schultz going around for a wave around. The 444, I've seen it time and time again. He's battled. every single race, never gives up. And let's see where that puts him right now in 16th position. I can see those eyes are lit up red, folks. Lights still on the pace truck here. Frank Gonzales, let's see. How's he running here? He started 14th. He's up 3 spots in 11th. That's your points leader. 10 points above Derek Drymon. Going back to double file restarts here. Brent Rolls, still your leader. Sat the pole in the 17 machine. Just tuning in. Delaware style restarts. The leader all alone on the front row. 18 laps in the books. 82 remain. And uh-oh. No, we are not going green. A little bit of mayhem here in the back. We got a car upside down. Chris Miller. Not sure what happened there. But he was upside down. You can see significant damage. See if we can't zoom in that machine. Oh, yeah, damage all over. I'm thinking he just had to get a tow, and he'll be, well, he's not going to be happy. A little wreckage there before we got the green flag on the back of the pack. Where's the Chaz Love? Asked Sean. Hope you all having a great evening. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Everlast Dirt Racing League here at Eldora Speedway, New Weston, Ohio. Virtually, of course, right here on the iRacing platform. Half a mile, high bank clay oval, and oh man, that pace truck trying to run over the leader here. Trying to tickle his nose. Getting ready to go, green flag action. Chris Cox on the outside, starting third. Here we go, the green flag is back out. 3 wide right off the bat, coming out exit turn 2. See a couple cars there getting a little sideways. Wow, what a battle here right in the middle. Up front, they're trying to make it 4 wide. It's not going to work. They go back to 3 wide. Shane Yates in the 11. He's going to run the low side. Your car's set up for it. May not be a bad idea, as most of these drivers are running mid to the high line. 20 laps in the books. 80 remain. Mitchell Huddleston, the 18D. Hard charger up 10 positions from 12th all the way up to 2nd. The 515, Chris Cox, get it done. Trying to get a podium finish here. Here comes Eric Tupper on the low side. Whoo! Had to check up there. Excuse me. Here comes Shane Yates. Does he sniff his nose in there? He started 4th, had a little bit of issues here at the beginning of the run. Kept it going, not too much damage here. As long as your steering's still there, you should be good. Brett Rolls got his hands full. That's the leader on the outside. Here comes Mitchell in the 18 machine. First time we've seen the 17 get battle for the lead, and that 18 is running that cushion smooth as ever. New leader. Lap number 26, it's the 18 machine. Up 12 positions, 11 rather. And he's pulling away. Ripping the lip on the outside, the longest way to go, but right now it looks like the quickest. Eric Tupper, the 115, he's on the move. Slide job, engage, up to 3rd. Doesn't want it to happen. Chris Cox going to drop down the middle. Coming out of the corner here, he has to fall back in line, but watch out. Here comes Shane Yates. He's going to dip it to the low side. Good battles here up front. Welcome to Eldora Speedway for the Everlast Dirt Racing League. the McCoy Dodge Jeep World 100, the Pro Late models. Josh Anders having a good run, that 18 yellow. He's in 7th. He's got his hands full. 4 drivers right up front. He gets a little slideways there, exit turn number 4. Yates with the slide job. He's up to 3rd. He hits the wall. He got stuck. He's trying to get off. I think he finally did. And here comes the 115, Eric Tupper. 3 wide. Talk about squeezing the cheeks there. The 40. Not giving up, Jeremy Parker. Oh, 115 gets a little bit of the 40. Can he hold her straight? He does. Heard apologies over the airwaves there. One second peek at your leader, the 18 machine. How big is this gap? Wow. Starting to catch some lap traffic here. He started in 12th position. Now your leader. Let's run a lap or two and see how's he getting it done. Mr. Smooth, listen to that throttle control. He's closing the gap on the 97 machine. The 97 is going to move right up in front of him. He's not afraid. He's going to go the high side. Now that's exactly what he's been doing all evening long. Brent Rolls, the 17. Didn't think any other driver had anything in the tank, but as this track wears down, I don't know. Maybe the setup's not exactly what he wanted, or maybe got rattled. Shane Yates, the 1-1, starting to catch second place of Brett. The gap, 1.5 seconds. Your leader, Mitchell Huddleston, has a gap of 3 seconds over Brett. Take a peek back at the 115, putting the pressure on Chris Cox and the 515. I think these 2 drivers like 1s and 5s out here, and almost a bit of a tickle. He's going to go down low, coming up for the slide job. He got it, but crossover from Chris Cox. He says, not yet, I'm not ready. He's going to give a slide job. Can he hold it? Nose to nose as they cross the line. 37 laps in the book, 63 to go. Good battle right here for 4th. Shane Yates in 3rd. He's catching the 97, put him a lap down. Let's take a peek. Brett Rolls, there he is. The 17 was your pole sitter. Falling off a little bit, taking a peek at the gap to the leader, Mitchell Huddleston. 4 seconds. Huddleston putting the 04 a lap down. That's Brandon Matthews. Well, at least he's trying here. Here he goes, going for the slide job. 60 laps to go. Brent Carey, the 524, saw him get collected with Derek Drymon, and here he is, the 444, second in points. I told you, don't count him out. He's back up to 7th. Ooh, let's not give him a commentator's curse. Slapped the wall a little bit, and he went down low, sliding her right back up. Speaking of points leaders, Frank Gonzalez just taking it easy here. He's sitting 11th. He started 14th, up a few positions. Right now, he's 4 spots behind Derek Drymon. The lead in points is 10 to Frank. What that means, this 444 of Drymon needs every position possible. If you see him slap the wall, I think we're jinxing him. And look at this, Shane Yates up to 2nd, just overtook the 17 of Brent Rolls. Does Shane have something? Chris Cox here, the 515, having a great run, running in 5th. Your leader, Mitchell Huddleston, has a gap. Let's calculate this, 4.6 seconds over Shane Yates. Something we've got to keep an eye on. Frank Gonzalez starting to catch some lap traffic here as he rips the lip on the outside. 97 doing his diligence duty here as a lapper, keeping it smooth, keeping it right in the middle of the track, as he knows these drivers are ripping the lip on the outside. Eric Yupper, he's up to third. Just got around the 17. 17's car, I think, starting to get a little bit away from him here, y'all. 2 more laps, we're going to be halfway. Got a lapper in between the 115 and Shane Yates. And wow, Eric Tupper is on the move. Let's ride on board and get his viewpoint here. Slowly fishing in Shane Yates in 11. See the track conditions getting slicker and slicker and slicker as we ride on the front left. Closing that gap ever so slightly. Eric Tupper is on the move, up 6 spots from 9th to 3rd. He's got Shane Yates dead on in his sights. I'll tell you one thing, y'all. If I was in one of these cars right now, I'm pretty sure I'd be in the customs. Take a peek. The gap to the leader, from the leader to Shane Yates in second, is exactly 5 seconds. And oh no, we got a caution here at Eldora, lap 53. Competition yellow here, since it's a long race. Drivers are gasping and being like, oh yes. I don't know if the leader is too happy, as he had a 5-second lead. A lot of these drivers need to quench their thirst, stretch those arms, shoulders, feet. This is a long one, y'all. The 18D machine is your leader, Mitchell Huddleston. Mr. Dominator here this evening. Shane Yates, the 1-1 in second. Eric Tupper. I'll tell you one thing. This is a driver you don't want to count out. He's been the one on the move. Brett Rolls, your points leader. I'm sorry, not your points leader. Your pole sitter has fell back to 4th. And second in points, there he is, the 444 of Derek Drymon. I don't know if he's giving him a high five or letting him know I'm about to pass you, brother. He's on a mission. He wasn't too happy earlier when the 564 spun him around. He's got something to prove here this evening. Track conditions aren't too shabby. If you look in the entrance of turn 3, it's about 4 lanes of slickness. Between 3 and 4 there, right in the middle, there's about 2 lanes that have a little bit of a grip here. Delaware style restarts, which means the leader gets the front row all to himself. As we see a couple drivers getting the wave around. Blake Heather, one of them. Okay, the 18D. Mitchell Huddleston, your leader. Shane Yates, Eric Tupper, Brett Rolls, and Derek Drymon rounding off the top 5. I think these drivers might have to take a little bit of an ice bath after this. Their muscles going to be a little sore out here. Appreciate y'all watching, rooting on your drivers out here. If you haven't, put in the chat, put what number you're rooting for, put their name. While you're at it, give the old broadcast a like and a share. All right. Here we go. The lights are off on the pace truck. We're getting ready to go back to green flag action. 47 laps are left to go. Mitchell Huddleston been dominating here the second half of this race. 18 drivers look to still be out on the track. Chris Miller, unfortunately, is not. Green flag, back out. Tupper going to go to the low side. Shane Yates, Drymon on the outside. 3 wide, woohoo! Close. 3 wide again, make it 4 wide, back to 3 wide. Car in the wall hard, that's a 115. He keeps it going somehow, some way. That was Eric Tupper. Look at that, the 444, Derek Drymon. Now up to 3rd. Had to start towards the tail here. At the first half of the race, got a little help going around. Don't cut him out. Oh, Shane Yates gets a little slideaway. Is he going to sacrifice 2nd? And Drymon gets out of shape. Drymon, Shane Yates down low hard. Shane Yates in that 11. He got a little uncomfortable here early. Getting back into rhythm. He's going to hit the wall one more time. You can see these track conditions are starting to get slicker and slicker. Let's take a peek at the gap. Your leader, Mitchell Huddleston. He's in a whole different zip code right now. Drymon, Yates still battling out. I mean, these guys are definitely not giving up an inch. And here comes the 17 right inside of Shane Yates is Drymon. Puts on fireworks on the outside. Shane Yates force up to the high side. He's going to slip back a couple spots. He's got to get back in rhythm here. Brent Carey now in the mix. He's trying to hunt down the 444. Mr. Derek Drymon. Those two, well, they got into it here in around lap 25. 40 laps remain. Welcome to the Everlast Dirt Racing League presented by McCoy Dodge Jeep, the World 100, Wicked Joker Motorsports, and Kryptonite Racecars. Single file, you're looking at 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Drymon, Carey, Yates, and Tupper. Mitchell Huddleston, the 18D machines on a whole different zip code. Let's take a peek at the gap from 2nd to 1st. It's 3.6 seconds. 18D getting it done with precision. All alone. All he has to do is not make any mistakes. This could be his race to win. I think it's a perfect time, y'all, that we crank it up. Brent Carey there, the 564. Just got around the 444 of Drymon. Here comes Drymon right back. These two got into it early in the race, and they're still right there at it again. As they do that, here comes the 115, Eric Tupper. He's going to the outside, overtaken for 2nd position. Drymon going to make it 3 wide. Slide job, crossover right back from the 115. These 3 drivers are relentless as they keep battling. Here comes Shane Yates in the picture. He's going to go down low and around Drymon goes. Looks like the 564 got in the rear of Derek Drymon again. Wow. I mean, these drivers are full metal to the pedal here. Woo! Well, we should have just a little over 30 laps remaining here. Be the 0 car requesting a flyby. Track conditions getting slicker by the minute. You can tell who prepared the most for this. The 17, y'all, sat the pole right now. That's Brent Rolls. He's in, I think, 7th position as the scoring updates here. The first 30 laps, this was his race, but as the track took a turn, so did his race car falling to the back. What's going on there, Daryl? Let's go. Better than the ones I race. These are tough. Mitchell Huddleston, there he is, your race leader. Been dominating this thing. Eric Tupper having a great run, the 115. Brent Carey, the 524. Shane Yates and Chris Cox in the 515. Your top 5. Delaware style restarts here. Your leader, Mitchell Huddleston. Stacking up the pack here. Looks like the pace truck getting ready. He's off the track. We're back to green flag action. Cameras flashing all around here. Here we go. Back to 3 wide right off the bat. 32 laps remain as the leaders cross the line. Shane Yates going to dig hard on the outside. Chris Cox, the 515. He's trying to hold on to third. He's going to slide up. No, not enough room. And as I said, I think the 17 heard me. Brett Rolls. He said, what are you talking about, Bacon? That's exactly where I want to be. He's going to run the low side now. Trying to make some spots up was our pole sitter. Eric Tupper, the 115. He's ripping the outside here. Trying to catch the leader, Mitchell Huddleston. Shane Yates in third. Chris Cox fourth. Derek Drymon. Didn't lose too many spots there in that last caution. Here he comes. Does he go for the slide job? He does. Here comes Chris, though, with the crossover. And the 17, he's sniffing way down low. Brett Rolls. Where's he going to come out here at an exit? Turn number 4, 3 wide. Lean on me, lean on you. The 444 driving on the outside. Thread the needle. Chris Cox in the 515. He has to get right back in line of Derek. Drymon all over that outside cushion here as we complete lap 72 with 28 remain. Mitchell Huddleston putting on a show, and we're going to have a caution here as I think Nathan Bossy might have got a little help here. The 40 and the 562, the 40 not happy there. Around goes the 562. Take a peek here up in the blimp, and like we said it before, this track is certainly having a character of its own. 72 laps in the books, 28 remain here, y'all. Eric Tupper, if he gets a decent restart, he might have a chance. But don't count out the rest of the top 5. Anything can happen. All it takes is one mistake. We got Shane Yates in third. The 444, Derek Drymon, talk about persevering. Got spun around twice here this evening. Brent Rolls having a great run, was your pole sitter. Slipped back a few spots, 7th, 8th. Now he sees himself back in the top 5. Chris Cox 6, and look at this, Frank Gonzales, your points leader. The number 4 was running outside the top 10 all evening. He knows it's go time. Well, looks like the lights are off on the pace truck. We're getting ready to go back to green flag action. Looks like we still have 18 drivers out on the track. Pace truck heading off the track. Green flag is back out. Drymon, the 115 on the outside. Shane Yates and company running it low, including the 17 to roll. Anyone's race. They all got one thing in common. They're all trying to hunt down the 18D. Mitchell Huddleston. I mean, literally pulling away. Caution gonna happen here. And looks to be on Chris Cox here, involved The 515, Mr. Consistent, gets a tickle not once but twice from the 0. Going for a ride, and wow, some damage on the passenger side door. He might have a little bit of frame damage there. Maybe not. It's not crab walking too bad. Does he go in the pits or does he stay on the track? He's getting a feel for it. I think he's gonna elect to stay. That he does. Was running the top 5, top 6 all evening long. Tough break there for Chris. Okay. We're going to be heading off to lap 76 with 25 laps remaining for the McCoy Dodge Jeep World 100, brought to you by Wikid, Joker MotorSports, and Kryptonite Racers. This is the Everlast Dirt Racing League. Can Mitchell Huddleston take this home? Right on the rear gearbox. Green flag is out. The 444 is right there. Does he go for it? He's going to try, but he's not clear. Around he goes. Oh, no. Big mayhem. Woo! Emotions, I bet, are starting to flare. Shane Yates, the 1-1, was right there, nowhere to go. Looks like a hard send job there. The good news is I'm in the broadcast booth. Those calls are not mine. Does he get his position back? That's the question. Things are starting to get serious out here, y'all. Who will take home the trophy here this evening? 18D, Mitchell Huddleston, dominating over half the race. Derek Drymon got collected. Think he gets to keep his spot here. Eric Tupper, Frank Gonzales, your points leader. Ooh, things could shake up. The top 2 in points are both in the top 5. Well, here we go. Yellow flag. Well, looks like it's still out here. Maybe taking a little extra time. Okay. Now the drivers reach the back stretch. We're going to have 24 laps remaining when we get the green flag. Your leader, Mitchell Huddleston, been putting the smack down. Here we go. Back to the green flag. Rolls goes down low. But right now looks like the quick line is on the outside. Driving in the 444, trying to catch the 18D. Eric Tupper having a great run, started 9th. He is up to 3rd at the moment. He's in the 115 machine. Frank Gonzales trying to keep it clean here. This entire race ran about 11-12. Now we see him in the top 5. Caution. Waves out here. And looks like Chris Cox and the Joker might have been involved. We'll see if we can go back, take a peek, see exactly just what happened. Joker on the outside had a good run there. Came down just a bit, got in the 515, trying to keep her under control. Oh man, 515 not getting any luck, and looks like either he got a backup or the Joker just fixed that dent that he had just a few laps ago. There he is, 18D. Has led, I'm losing count, about 40 laps here this evening. That thing is on point, looking good and clean. Derek Drymon, he started, believe, 8th position. Woo! He's letting an 18D machine know, I'm right here. I'm knocking on your door. I'm ready to go racing. single file restart here. Everyone getting collected. Oh, Drymon trying to sneak a peek early. And I don't think it's the first time 18D's been around here. 3 wide. Does it go 4? No, the 115 going to stay on the high side. I mean, that 18 machine has got his car hooked up as Drymon is pogo stick in the high side there. See that car bouncing. Here comes Eric Tupper in the 115. Rolls in the 17. And Frank Gonzales, he's going to try a whole different line here. He's going the low mid side. Taylor James. Oh no. Looks like got involved with Josh in the 18 machine. We're still green flag action. Taking a peek back up front, second and third, having a decent battle as Rolls trying to do everything he can to get that thing rolling in the middle lane. 18 laps remain next time. Drymon trying to get that thing off the wall through turn 1 and 2. Nobody has anything for your leader, Mitchell Huddleston, as he crosses the start-finish line with 17 laps remaining. Drymon gets through 1 and 2 a little bit better. Here comes Frank Gonzalez trying to put the pressure on the 17 machine. Every position matters here. Right now, before this race started, he had a 10-point lead on Derek Drymon. And caution flag waves here, lap 84. Looked like Josh Anders might have been involved. Got a little bit of a tickle here a few laps ago, the 18 machine. What happened? Oh, gets in the rear left of Chris Cox, the 515. Some of these drivers are wishing there wasn't an outside wall out here. It might be a little smoother for them. Well, no harm, no foul. Gives these drivers a breather. Stretch out their legs and arms. Frank Gonzalez' car looks pretty clean here. Has he been saving here? Tell you one driver who hasn't, that's the 18D, Mitchell Huddleston. Derek Drymon in the 444, y'all. He is wheeling this thing as much as he can with, well, what sheet metal is left. Eric Tupper having a good night here, up 6 spots. There's your pole sitter, the 17R, Brett Rolls. And in the top 5, your points leader, the 4D, Frank Gonzalez. Hearing over the communication here, we got a driver having some wheel damage. Not a good thing. You need these cars to be able to turn. We're getting ready to go back to the green flag action of the pace truck off the track. Green flag for your leader, Mitchell Huddleston. Rolls going way down on the bottom side, the 17. Gonna roll it right back to the top side. Does he fall in line? No, he doesn't. He's trying something completely different than everybody else, and right now it's kind of working. Shane Yates got involved in a wreck early. Oh, something proved. Commentator's curse just put it on him. His car looked to get tight there. Could not move. Let's go back and take a peek at it. Goes in the corner here, and that car did not slide, y'all. It pushed, hits the car right in the wall. Tough break for both those drivers. Here he is, the man of the hour, the 18D, Huddleston. I don't think anybody's got anything for him. He has nailed every single restart here, y'all. Every single time. If anyone can get it done, second points, Derek Drymon, the 444. You see him right there. A couple restarts ago. He was giving him a couple tickles just to let him know I'm right here. Trying to make him a little nervous. Just reminding him this race is not over just yet. "86 laps in the books, 14 remain." The McCoy Dodge Jeep World 100, the Everlast Dirt Racing League, brought to you by Wikid, Joker, MotorSports, and Kryptonite Racecars. I'm Casey Sowich, a.k.a. Big Bacon, up in the broadcast booth this evening. Does anybody have anything left in the tank to catch that 18D machine? That's the question we've been asking ourselves all evening long. I don't know. Honestly, that 18 is just driving pure perfection out here. Lights still on. Looks like we're getting one to go. Get these drivers lined up in the correct order. All right, folks, time to stand up, root for your drivers. 14 laps remain. I think it's time we turn these motors up. It's time to crank it up. Green flag back out here at Eldora Speedway. 18 gets a great start once again. Gonzalez trying to move up to fourth position. He's going to get it on the outside. Rolls in the 17 down low. Got to hold it. Got to hold it at turn number 2. He's got a little company right behind. Taylor James in the 00 getting up in the mix. That Zero machine up 9 positions from 15 to 6. Out of nowhere. 444 Drymon getting a little squirrely there. Right now he's in second position. Katie, hold on, as Eric Tupper putting on a move here. The 115 going to go down low. Turn number 1, slide job. He does. Slide job didn't work. Drymon slideways, roll slideways. Holy moly. I think we're still green. Nope. Here comes the caution, the 115. Well, put it in the pits. Let's see if we can look at it one more time. A little bit of help there. Contact already happened. Drymon trying to hold on to it. The 99 came. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4.5 flips there. Needed 5 to make that bad boy land on all 4. I believe that's the 4th time that 444 has been involved in an incident here, y'all. Someone get him a doctor. He could have a concussion. Well, one driver that might have liked to see that is the 18D. Drymon was trying everything he could, every single restart right there. Next time, 9 laps, and look at this. Brett Rolls not giving up. Pole sitter here, the 17. He fell back, I think, to 8th, and slowly has been working his way back up. He's been running the low line. Taylor James up to 3rd, started way in the back of traffic, and here's Frank Gonzalez. Talk about a good points evening as he saw that 444 get involved in that wreck. The 444, Derek Drymon, second in points, only 10 points behind Frank. And nice to see the 515, Mr. Consistent, get back up here. Had back-to-back incidences as he was running the top 5 all evening long. Brandon Matthews, the 04, got a few dents in the right side. He's in 6th. David Moore, 7th in that 99 machine. Got a little collected there in the last caution. Jeremy Parker, the 40. Blake Heather and Josh Anders round off the top 10. So making sure the results are correct. It's been a battle, and I don't know about y'all, but that's from my viewpoint, that's exactly what we want to see. We want to see some entertainment. But I'm glad I'm up here. I'm not out there because I'll be honest, it looks a little scary. These drivers know exactly what they're doing. Who's gonna get it done? 18D Mitchell. I think he's led the last 60-plus laps here. Brett Rolls second, Taylor James third, Frank Gonzalez fourth, and Chris Cox round off the top 5. 8 laps remain as we get the green flag here. They're going to come around here, I think, one more time. Single file restart here once again. Going to ride on board Brett Rolls, the 17, was your pole sitter. But Mr. Mitchell right in front, been getting it done here most of the race. Uh-oh, 444. Here comes Derek Drymon. I think he just got his spot back. Derek Drymon got a brand new car. You saw he was upside down, and looks like he got his spot back in second position. I think 9 laps to go here, y'all. All right, here we go. Pace truck off the track. Green flag is out. Roll to the 17, going down low. Drymon trying everything he can to stay behind the leader. He's going to go for a slide job. He gets it, but a crossover from the 18D. I don't know if he can get it. The 18 of Mitchell has just been too good here tonight. As you can see him pulling away, Drymon stuck in the wall, and here comes Rolls, the 17. He's going to keep it low rather than sliding it high there. Might regret that here as we close into this race. Taylor in the zero machine right behind the 444. Rolls still holds stuff on the low side. Here comes Frank Gonzalez in the 4. No, the zero right in front of Frank. Frank anticipates it. He goes down low. Does he slide up to overtake it? No, he's going to hold the middle. Drymon still in second position, crossing the stripe. 5 laps remain. Taylor James trying to get on the podium here. Racing for third with the 17 of Rolls. I think I understand what Rolls is doing. I think he's going down low there just to stay away from all these drivers. Not a bad call there. As he does that, though, Taylor James is slowly putting the distance on as he passes him out of turn number 4. Right now, James in third, but Frank Gonzalez has just a couple laps, 2 laps to be exact next time. This track is washed out. Look how black it is here. 2 laps remain. Mitchell Huddleston absolutely dominated here this evening. White flag is out. A full straightaway ahead of the 444. Taylor James in third. Frank Gonzalez holding on to fourth, matching that car number. Rolls down low, coming out of 4, taking the checker flag. Mitchell Huddleston unofficially takes it home. Derek Drymon second place, and Taylor James, wow, came from the back, got third. There's Frank Gonzalez, gives him a little high five with the side of his car. Wow, what a race here, y'all. Race control, Quinten there says they're going to have to review the race tonight, so there's no interviews. So we might be able to get that next race right at the end of their practice if they remind me, because I'm old and I forget things. So we won't pull up the results. Unofficially, Mitchell Huddleston takes it home. Derek Drymon second, Taylor James third, Frank Gonzalez fourth, and Brett Rolls fifth. Wow, Everlast Dirt Racing League here at Eldora, the McCoy Dodge Jeep World 100, brought to you by Wikid, Joker, MotorSports, and Kryptonite Racecars. I appreciate you all being here, rooting on your drivers, having some fun here on a Wednesday evening here at Eldora Speedway. I'm Casey Sowich, a.k.a. Big Bacon, up in the broadcast booth, same time, same place. Next Wednesday, 3 races left of Season 1. They head to Cedar Lake for 55 laps, double points for whoever leads the most. As always, y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and most importantly, keep your sanity.